Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saint-Cloud Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is May the 23rd, 2017. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Saint-Cloud, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Stakes races I'll be looking at are the group races, races 4, 5, and 7. So races 4, 5, and 7. Let's get on to it, starting off with race number 4 from Saint-Cloud. It's the PRIX Cleopatra Stakes. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $84,000. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 8 horses going the 2,000-meter trip, or 1 mile and 1/4 on the turf course. My top pick in this one, I like the number 2 horse, Rhythmique. I'm going to go 2-1-4 in the tricast of the trifecta, 2-1-4, but my top pick, number 2, Rhythmique. 4-1, Christophe Simeon for John Claude, Street affiliate of Casamento. Most recently, Source had start locally at Saint-Cloud, April 23rd in the Group 3 Pre-Penelope. Source finished 3rd by length and quickened up a little bit that day, but just needed that extra kick to get her over the line. It was her first start against group company, so maybe she needed to get used to it, and of course was maybe not to her liking. I'm not sure, but it was just a weird race. I think today she should run a lot better. Start for March the 18th at Toulouse. Soft going, mile and a quarter, 2,000 meters allowance race for 31,000. Horse won by 1.5 lengths. Quickened up very nicely. It was an all-around great victory for this horse that day. First start since December the 8th. That came at Deauville on the all-weather. Mile on the 8th, 1,800 meters in the main race. Horse won by 2.5 lengths with Simeon up that day. Another great victory with this horse quickened up nicely. I think coming to turf again today, second on the against the group quality horses, I think this horse should really run a big run, so I'll use her as a top pick. So to recap my bets for race number 4 from Saint-Cloud, it's the PRIX Cleopatra Stakes, the Group 3 Cleopatra Stakes. Gonna go with the 2 horse. Gonna go 2-1-4 in the tricast of the trifecta. To race number 5 now from Saint-Cloud, it's the featured on the program. It's the PRIX Corrida Stakes. It's a Group 2 race here, going for a purse of $136,500. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses traveling the 2,000 meters, or 1 mile and 1/4 on the turf course here. My top pick on this one, I like the number 2 horse, Armenade. I'm going to go 2-1-3 in the tricast of the trifecta, 2-1-3. I'm going to, you have a very nice horse of left hand, the 1 horse running in this one. She has a little bit of questions for me first start off the layoff, because she doesn't run really well first off layoffs. I'll bet her second start, whatever she runs after this, but I think this 2 horse Armenade is going to be a little bit of a fresher horse and run a little bit better. But my top pick, number 2, Armenade. 2-1, Andre Farb for Pierre Charles Boudot, who is on this 4-year-old filly out of See the Stars. Most recently, this horse had a start on the 30th of April. Chantilly, a mile and a quarter in the Group 3 Prix Les La France Stakes. This horse finished second by 1/4 lengths that day and just missed a victory. It wasn't a half bad race at all. She quickened up nicely, but just ran it just a little bit. She ran them down a little bit too late. I think, coming back here to Saint-Cloud, she should run better. Start for April 2nd, first start of the year. Saint-Cloud, mile and a quarter, and listed 6 for 50,000. Horse finished second by neck and just missed a victory in that field. 11 horses. Lost to That's Which Is Not, who's running back in this one today. Like I said, she just missed. She closed up nicely, but just missed. Again, it was a great race for this horse. And then start before Saint-Cloud in last November the 18th. A listed 6 for 50,000. Horse finished third by 3 3/4 lengths. The ground was a little bit soft that day. I think this horse will do a little bit better with a firmer ground. She didn't quicken up as nicely as you would want to do. She ran in group quality races last year. She ran the Group 3 Prix des Fleurs at Saint-Cloud last October. She finished 4th that day, and then ran the Prix de Diane at Chantilly last June. She actually fell that day. Disappointing fall, but she came back to finish second back in early October at Compiègne and finished 4th in the Prix de Four. But, I think she should run a big one here today, trying to beat Left Hand, who I think is going to get, she's going to get bent to the ground, and off the layoff Left Hand, I don't think she's going to do that well. So to recap my bets for the 5th from Saint-Cloud, it's the Group 2 PRIX Corrida Stakes. Going to go with the 2 horse. Going to go 2-1-3 in the tricast of the trifecta. Now we're going to head on to race number 7 from Saint-Cloud. The 7th race is the Prix du Lys Stakes. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $84,000. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 6 horses going the 2,400 meter trip, or 1 mile and 1/2 on the turf course. My top pick on this one, I like the number 3 horse, Falcon Wings. I'm going to go 3-4-6 in the tricast of the trifecta, 3-4-6, but my top pick, number 3, Falcon Wings, 5-2, Nicolas Clement for Stéphane Pasquale, who rides this trio colt out of Nathaniel, most recently on the 1st of May at St. Cloud, mile and a half, and just a basic listed stakes for $58,000. This horse was second by 3/4 length. You know, Wolf Country, who won that day, ran a hell of a race, but this horse was second best. I think, you know, if the course is a little bit drier today, I think he should do a lot better. You know, we start before April the 6th at St. Cloud. First started off the layoff, mile and a quarter, allowance race 27,000. His horse won by a head that day, ran nicely, but if you watched the replay on the France Gallop website, he needed that race. He won by a head, but I personally think that second place finish a few weeks later at St. Cloud on May the 1st was a lot better of a race than this one. You know, he went out of default, I would say. You know, he got up there because a lot of the horses weren't really doing that well in that maiden victory. But, you know, he proved next start out, even with that second place finish, he did improve. You know, he did okay next start out. And then at Maison Lafitte, a mile in a maiden race last September, he finished third by 3/4 length. First start out, he didn't really quicken up. Then, you know, he had those maiden antics, you know, kept looking around, didn't really concentrate on the field. I think here, you know, coming to group company shouldn't be a problem. With the added distance, he should run even better, so watch out for this one. So to recap my bets for the 7th from St. Cloud, it's the Prix du Lys Stakes. Gonna go with the 3-horse Falcon Wings. Gonna go 3, 4, 6 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.